Contrast what Imelda Marcos says and how it differs from others say and the pieces of evidence presented. Imelda says that during the time of her husband, the status of Philippines was so good because she and her husband was helping each other. They have a lot of programs and achievements during Marcos' time. Increased industrialization, the creation of solid infrastructures nationwide, such as the North Luzon Expressway and the Maharlika Highway. But others say Marcos are corrupt. Also, the impacts of martial law are so devastating, and poverty rates drastically increased. What role did Imelda play during Marcos' governance? Ferdinand Marcos appointed Imelda to the position of Minister of Human Settlements in 1976, a post which she held until the EDSA Revolution of February 1986, and which allowed her to construct the Cultural Center of the Philippines and the Philippine Heart Center, the Lung Center of the Philippines, and many more. How lavish were the lives of the Marcoses? The Marcos family wealth is infamous. The Philippine courts have determined to have been acquired through illicit means during the presidency of Ferdinand Marcos. This wealth includes real estate assets both in the Philippines and in several other countries, notably the United States, collections of jewelry and artwork, shares and other financial instruments, bank accounts, both in the Philippines and overseas, notably Switzerland, the United States, Singapore, and British Virgin Islands, and in some instances, actual cash assets. These assets are referred to using several terms, including ill-gotten wealth and unexplained wealth. What does the documentary say about the ill-gotten wealth of the Marcoses? Estimates of the ill-gotten wealth of the Marcos family vary, with most sources accepting a figure of about 5 to 10 billion US dollar for wealth acquired in the last years of the Marcos administration, but with rough extreme estimates of wealth acquired since the 1950s going as high as 30 million US dollar. Legally, the Philippine Supreme Court defines this ill-gotten wealth as the assets the Marcoses acquired beyond this amount legally declared by Ferdinand and Imelda Marcos in the President's Statements of Assets and Liabilities, only about 13,500 US dollars worth from his salary as president.